Delaware Park.
7 yards to go. The mask is going to be an easy winner. Going into the wagon. Lucky Band, but Langley on the outside, now racing into the lead.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Racing from
Delaware Park.
I'm Rich Glazier, and we're going to look at Monday's races on a beautiful day today. Mild temperature, nice breeze blowing, and no humidity. Perfect day for racing and perfect conditions. The main track fast, the turf firm, and because the turf, I'm wearing my green today because we had 3 turf races, and one of them was 1.5 miles, so that's almost like having 4 turf races. So here we go. We're wearing the green today in celebration of so many turf races. Woohoo! Because I'm not the only one that likes turf races. I watch the handles every race, and boy, the handles spike up on turf races. So the whole country likes to bet on turf because they're more exciting. You don't have to worry about track biases and bigger fields. And everybody likes turf. Not everybody. I'll tell you who likes turf, Chad Brown. Hey, who asked you to come down? Chad Brown, there was 4 grade, thank you. 4 grade 1, oh, you thought when I said I'm the only one who likes turf, you thought, there was 4 grade 1 turf races at Arlington on Saturday. Chad Brown won all 4 of them. Thank you very much. Now, you know who else likes turf? Oh, there he is. Bungie. Oh, he's dancing. Bungie liked all those turf races today. In fact, he had a pick. Yes, he did on the 1.5 mile race. We'll see how he did later on. Do you have one for Wednesday? Yes. What is it? Zeus Odin. Bungie, you know Zeus was a Greek god, and Odin was a Norse god. You've got God on your side here. Let's hope God save you. All right, let's hope you have a winner on Wednesday. There he goes. All right, thank you, Bungie. And now let's get down to the serious business of watching the races that were run on this beautiful Monday. And here's the field for the opener. And only one scratch, Shanghai Shek. Shanghai Shek, very cleverly named, was scratched. The favorite was the entry, the 1 in the 1A, at 4 to 5. Here's John Curran with the call.
And they're off. Kid Slipper toward the inside. Rocky's Warrior is right there, trying to go with that one in the early going. Luden's Song followed by Hoskins up alongside. Then comes March Screamer and Isabella's Magic bringing up the back as they speed down the back stretch. Kid Slipper leads it by a length. Rocky's Warrior right there in second, a length and a half further back to Hoskins toward the outside. On the inside, Luden's Song is right there in fourth. Then a gap of 2 lengths to Isabella's Magic. March Screamer is your trailer as they speed into the turn. Opening quarter went in 22 flat. Kid Slipper leads it by a length and a quarter. Rocky's Warrior chasing second, 3 lengths further back to Hoskins in third. Not much is changing. Luden's Song racing fourth. They quickly spread out single file, followed by Isabella's Magic and March Screamer. Around the bend they go. Kid Slipper still to catch. Rocky's Warrior trying to keep pace in second. Now it's about 5 lengths further back to Hoskins on the outside as they head for home with Kid Slipper to catch. Half 44 and 4. Kid Slipper leads it still by 2 lengths. Rocky's Warrior only one with a shot right now. It appears in second, trying to gain on that leader. Kid Slipper hanging on by a length. Rocky's Warriors charging on the outside. Kid Slipper drifting out a bit down the lane. Rocky's Warriors trying to pass him. Kid Slipper, Rocky's Warrior on the outside. Ahead Bob at the line. Maybe Rocky's Warrior. Oh.
Well, almost like Rocky Balboa. Rocky's Warrior determined to win there. Gets up in the last jump for Angel Rodriguez. Tim Kreiser for the owner who wins a lot of races, Joe Bessiker. 380, 220, 210. Kid Slipper just missed with Cintron, $3, 260. The other half of the entry, March Screamer ran third with Katie Davis. The Exacta 12.20, the Try 23.60. There was no super, and that winner was another Delaware certified winner. Notice in that race, Hoskins was in that race, and he popped up with the bases loaded. All right, on to race number 2. This is on the turf, so an early turf race of the 3. Had one here in race 2. That's a good thing. Scratched the 1 and the 2. This is just a short one, 5 furlongs on the firm turf. 8-5 favorite was Dramatized. Here's John.
We're about set. In there off. Toxin Asleep breaks well. Fire Ant toward the inside, followed by Lambano, and Fire Ant to the front. Lambano racing in second, followed by Radcliffe Royale. Up on the outside, Purrs again. Toxin Asleep 4 wide down the backstretch. Dramatized moves up toward the inside of Leaping Empire. Mr. Maurice is a distant trailer. A slow start as they race into the turn with long shot Fire Ant showing the way. Fire Ant leads it by a length. Lambano racing second. Dramatized moves up nicely toward the inside of Purrs again. Toxin Asleep still 3 wide around the turn. Leaping Empire's next in line, followed by Radcliffe Royale and Mr. Maurice trying to close from the back as they hit the top of the turn. Fire Ant still showing the way. Dramatized moves up toward the inside. Up on the outside, Lambano. Mr. Maurice rallies with the rail. Up on the outside, it's Purrs again and Toxin Asleep. Leaping Empire, it's wide open right now. And on the inside, bearing in there now, Dramatized takes over the lead. Dramatized to the front. It's going to be Mr. Maurice closing. Needs some racing room. Ran a big race in his debut, but second best today, followed by Purrs again.
And another Park Shipper strikes gold here in Delaware. Dramatized for Lucas Berticelli for Leslie Bouchard and PCC Stable. Leslie Bouchard and Cleety Mino. Good to see them here at Delaware. They were here years ago. 540, 320, 260. Mr. Maurice ran a pretty good race for a debut. Brittany Scampton, 440, 340. Purrs again with Chappie, 320. Exacta 35-20. The try 120-80. The double 1940. Super with the 4 165-80. And that is it for race 2. Third race, another sprint, this one on the main track. And we had one scratch. Transitive was scratched, the 5. And the odds-on favorite, the 1 entry, Will's Pioneer and Hide the Candy. Here's John.
We're about set. And they're off. Coming out running, that's Will's Pioneer going right for that lead. Up on the outside, Drills Little Man toward the inside. He's Incredible, gets away in third. Then a gap of 2 lengths further back to Hide the Candy. Toward the inside of that one, it's Smart Rags, then a gap of 6 lengths to Mr. Smurthwaite, and the trailer is Wilderness Gate as they make their way down the back stretch. Opening quarter goes in 21-4. Will's Pioneer on the front end saying, "Catch me if you can." Lead is 3.5. Drills Little Man chasing. He's Incredible. Followed by down toward the inside, Smart Rags as they make their way around the bend. Hide the Candy alongside the trailers. Mr. Smurthwaite and Wilderness Gate have a lot to do as Will's Pioneer still going strong on the front end by 4 lengths. He's Incredible trying to cut the margin in second. Then Drills Little Man top of the turn. Half went in 44-3. Will's Pioneer leads it by 3.5 lengths. He's Incredible toward the inside trying to rally. From the back of the pack, Mr. Smurthwaite with a belated rally. On the outside, Smart Rags. It's Will's Pioneer. Needs another 16th. Looks like he'll get it too. Will's Pioneer round them off their feet early on and will hold on for the win. He's Incredible getting second, followed by Mr. Smurthwaite and Smart Rag.
And it was the big favorite, Will's Pioneer, to win it for Clever Trevor McCarthy. Jorge Navarro, the trainer for that Joe Bessiker, his second one as an owner. 320, 220, 210. He's Incredible with Bisono, 480, 520. Mr. Smurthwaite with Chappie, 260. I don't know why there was such a good show price on the 2, but there was. The Exacta 1740, the try, 54.20, the double, $13. The pick 3, $13.20. And the Super with the 4, 144.10. Fourth race, going back to the turf for the second time today. This one, though, is a distance of 1 mile and 70 yards. Scratch the 1, Southern Piper. But still a big field of 9 ready to go. 9 to 5 favorites. Sluey's Chosen One.
We're about set. Holly's Lady still a bit rambunctious in the gate. They've got her straightened away, and they're off. And there's a bit of crowding there in the middle of the pack there. Who got the worst of it? Probably the 7. Looked like Gold Makes Me Smile got the worst of it as they race down that chute. On the front end, Sluey's Chosen One leads it by a length. Blue Princess toward the inside. Up on the outside, Excuse My Charisma is there. I'm Alluring on the far outside, 3 wide. Then 2 lengths further back to Athena's Way. Colonel Bailey toward the inside, Cold Hearted Cat, followed by Holly's Lady. And Gold Makes Me Smile gets away last as they make their way around the first turn with your favorite, Sluey's Chosen One, showing the way. Opening quarter in 23 and 4 as they reach the backstretch. Up on the outside, Excuse My Charisma racing second. Blue Princess has the rail, followed by I'm Alluring. Colonel Bailey looking to move forward between horses. Then dropping back just a bit, Cold Hearted Cat toward the inside. Up on the outside, Athena's Way, followed by Holly's Lady toward the inside. Gold Makes Me Smile is caught up with the rest of them. About 10 lengths off that leader as they race toward the half-mile marker. 1/2 and 48 flat, comfortable fractions on the front end there for Sluey's Chosen One. Excuse My Charisma in a good stalking spot second, followed by Blue Princess, Colonel Bailey, and moving up on the outside, Holly's Lady with a 3-wide move as they race into the turn. Then comes Cold Hearted Cat, not doing enough right now as they make their way around the bend. Sluey's Chosen One leads it by 2.5 lengths. Excuse My Charisma drop back just a bit. Then Holly's Lady's continuing to rally in third, followed by Blue Princess as they turn for home with Sluey's Chosen One to catch. They went to 6 in the picket fence, 111 and 1. Sluey's Chosen One under left-handed encouragement leads it by 3. Excuse My Charisma, Holly's Lady rallies the main thread on the outside. Sluey's Chosen One is holding on gamely. A late surge from Holly's Lady, but it's not enough. Sluey's Chosen One will win it. Holly's Lady second best, followed by Excuse My Charisma and Cold Hearted.
And a favorite wins again. Chalky day so far. Sluey's Chosen One goes all the way for Make a Money with a Mania, Raul Mania for Joe Arpatanza and the owners, Meehan and Patika Stables LLC. 580, 380, 280. Holly's Lady with Bracho, $784. Excuse My Charisma with Cedeno, $340. The Exacta, $47.80. The Try, $282.20. The Double, $780. The Pick 3, $19.40. And the Pick 4, just $50.10. And the Superfecta with the 2, $352.30. On to the 5th we go and back to the main track, but we're going a route of 1 mile. Scratch the 4, We Be Jammin', and the 6, Worth His Salt. The favorite, slate favorite, was Double Whammy at 5 to 2. Here's John Kern.
We're about set. And they're off. High Five Cotton got away a step slowly, but on the outside, Pumpkin Star and Wild About Dead break well vying for that lead. Double Whammy down toward the inside. Is looking to keep that rail spot. They're across the track. Nobody taken back into that first turn, really, with Pumpkin Star coming out on top. Wild About Deb is right there on the outside second. High Five Cotton at a wide journey. Double Whammy toward the inside has saved all the ground. My Pirate in between horses. Then Espresso Caliente as they make their way into the turn. Opening quarter goes in 24 and 3. That's why slow early fractions and Pumpkin Star and Wild About Deb lead it by a length over. Up on the outside, High Five Cotton. Double Whammy with the rail, followed by In Between Horses, My Pirate. Then a gap of 2 lengths further back to Espresso Caliente and General Patty right alongside. They're well grouped there because of those slow early fractions. Only about 4.5 lengths separates the field after a half in, 48 seconds flat. Pumpkin Star on the inside. Wild About Deb on the outside. Double Whammy's edging closer with the rail. High Five Cotton with still a 3-wide journey, but now into contention. Here comes High Five Cotton to take on the leaders. General Patty's rolling from the back of the pack into contention. Double Whammy toward the inside. We'll need some race room. Then My Pirate and Espresso Caliente. High Five Cotton On the inside, Wild About Deb with the rail. Pumpkin Star trying to come back. General Patty circles up there 4 wide as they turn for home. It's wide open with High Five Cotton leading it by a length. General Patty closing on the outside toward the inside, trying to battle back Wild About Deb. Double Whammy now has some racing room, putting in a run, but it's General Patty who got the jump on Double Whammy. General Patty edging away. High Five Cotton, Wild About Deb, and Double Whammy battling for the balance, but General Patty draws off, wins it tight for second, I think.
And General Patty takes it for What an Angel, Angel Suarez, for John Rigateri, Charles Fisher, and John Rigateri owners. 820, 440, 260 across the board. Wild About Deb with Adam Bowman, $7 and $4. Double Whammy with Cedeno, $3. The Exacta, $53.40. The Try, $181.60. The Double, $28.60. The Pick 3, $18.10. And the Super with the 9, $293.90. That brings us to what I'll call the feature of the day. Just a maiden special race, but it's on the turf and it's at 1.5 miles. That's a long one. So the longer they run on the turf, the better, I always say. Just had one scratch in here. Swansea Mile was scratched. The big favorite here was Rumors of Violence, who have coincidentally was Bungie's horse. He's been picking a lot of favorites lately. He's saying that people were betting it because he picks it, but we know better than that. Anyway, let's see how Bungie does with this 2 to 5 shot here in the 6th.
3 to 5. We're about set. And they're off. Hope Drive breaks well, goes for that lead. Ty Polo rushing up toward the inside with Rumors of Violence as they make their way down the backstretch the first time, and Rumors of Violence with a slight advantage. Temple Moore is right there challenging now in second, followed by, down toward the inside, Ty Polo. Hope Drive is in between horses as they race into the far turn for the first time. Called Becca's up on the outside, followed by Baron Von Trapp, and the filly Dorothy M is already about a dozen lengths off the lead as they curl around the clubhouse, make that the far turn, I should say, and is Rumors of Violence by 3 parts. Hope Drive racing second. Temple Moore's had a wide journey so far. Ty Polo toward the inside and Callbeck in between horses. 4 across the track behind the leader as they come down the home stretch for the first time. Opening quarter went in 24 flat as they race down the front stretch as we make our way down past the home stretch. It's Rumors of Violence in front by 3 parts of a length. Ty Polo toward the inside. Up on the outside, that's Hope Drive. Callbeck is moving closer between horses, getting closer to the favorite. They've got 1 mile to go, and on the front end, Rumors of Violence showing the way with Callbeck now into that second spot. Hope Drive with a wide journey and losing a lot of ground around that turn. Ty Polo continues to save ground nicely toward the inside. Temple Moore's next in line, followed by Baron Von Trapp. Then comes next in line, that is Firing Licks, and your trailer continues to be Dorothy M. They've got 6 furlongs to go. The 6 in 1:14 and 3. Rumors of Violence and Callbeck as expected. Now square off with 5 furlongs to go. Ty Polo is trying to hang in there in third, as is Temple Moore. 3 lengths to Baron Von Trapp trying to move closer. Then comes Hope Drive moving back, followed by Firing Licks and the trailer Dorothy M as they make their way past the half. They've got a half mile to go now. The mile in 1:39 and 3. Rumors of Violence and Callbeck as they make their way into the turn. They're still head-to-head. Ty Polo still with a shot, as does Temple Moore. Baron Von Trapp has moved a bit closer, so 5 still within striking range of Rumors of Violence, though. Has it by a length and a half, begins to edge away from Callbeck. Ty Polo is trying to take over that spot. Then Baron Von Trapp is moving up in fourth as they turn for home. Rumors of Violence in front by 2.5. Ty Polo and Callbeck are chasing up on the outside. Baron Von Trapp getting out down the lane. That's Rumors of Violence getting way out there. Still leads it by a length, though. On the inside, Callbeck is making a bid. It's Rumors of Violence all over the track, but still leads it by a neck. Rumors of Violence, Callbeck on the inside is coming at him. These two will fight it to the finish, and Rumors of Violence will hold on by a half. Callbeck got second, then Baron Von Trapp.
And Rumors of Violence gets the job done. There goes practically wire to wire at a mile and a half. Pretty game effort there. Nicely rated by It's a Sin if you didn't bet on Cintron, Alex Cintron, for the great Michael Dickinson trainer, Stephen Post, the owner. 280, Bungie, another chalk. Nothing to nay about there. 280, 210, 210. Caldbeck was second with Acosta, 240, 210. Buster Von Trapp with Suarez, 260. So that exacta paid $6.40. The try, $14.20. The double, $12.40. The pick three, $18.50. And the super, 1972. The numbers, $26.60. The payoff. So Bungie gets another win. 280 is nothing to shout about, but you know what he told me, Bungie? He said, better a short price than a long face. And his percentage just keeps going up, his win percentage. So he'll take it, he said, and hopefully Zeus Odin will win on Wednesday on the turf. Must be on the turf. All right, we're up to the lucky seventh race. And there was a late scratch. The 7, Frigid Sister, was out. So that left 6 of them to go. 9-5 favorite was Our Super Freak. Here's John with the call.
And they're off. That's a pretty even start for them all. We've got 4 across the track vying for the lead toward the inside. Crescent City Pretty has the most speed and goes right to the front. Miss Jack racing second, followed by Our Super Freak. Margie's Money right alongside. Proud Mandate has got away in 5th in the trailer. Philip Cohen's a piker as they speed down the backside. Crescent City Pretty, they've got a catch. Leads it by 2 with Miss Jack racing second. Up on the outside, Margie's Money. Toward the inside, Proud Mandate. Our Super Freak is dropped back just a bit in 5th now. And the trailer still Philip Cohen's a piker. Quarter went in 22 seconds flat. Crescent City Pretty rolling along on the front end by 2 lengths. Ms. Jack chasing second. Margie's Money toward the outside. Proud Mandate rallies toward the inside just a bit. Our Super Freak is still right there amongst that group, and the trailer still Philip Cohen's a piker as they cover the half in 45-1 with Crescent City Pretty well off the rail now to catch. On the outside, trying to kick it in is Miss Jack. Proud Mandate to the inside. Far outside, Margie's Money. From the back of the pack, Philip Cohen's a piker also with a shot. It's wide open. Getting out Bailey as Miss Jack has lead. Our Super Freak is coming back. Our Super Freak splitting horses. Miss Jack on the outside is trying to re-rally. Our Super Freak gets it done. Miss Jack. A game second, followed by Margie's Money and Philip Cohen's a piker in a show photo.
Well, Our Super Freak crossed the wire first, but was disqualified for bothering the 6-horse. So placed 4th. Moving up to first was the 2, Miss Jack, with another victory for Victor Carrasco, for Claudio Gonzalez and Robert Bone, another prominent owner. 1720, 620, and $4. Margie's Money placed second with Sheldon Russell, 440, 340. Philip Cohen's a piker placed third with Suarez, $5. Once again disqualified from 1st to 4th, Our Super Freak. So that made the exacta 2 and 5 worth $62.60. The try 256, $298.60. The double 23.60. The pick 3 45.20. Pick 5 323.30. And the super 322.10. And that is what happened in race 7. Now we go to the 8th and final. Scratch the 7, Avail Ikati. This one's at 6 furlongs. Let's peruse the closing odds. It looks like the last horse in the last race went off the favorite. Pure Style at 2-1. Let's listen to Mr. Kern's call.
And they're off. I got the Brahms between horses up on the outside. Here comes Pure Style quickly to wrestle that lead away. And Pure Style from the far outside has the advantage on the inside. Bold Stroke is on the move to challenge as they make their way down the backstretch, and Grand Fortress splitting them. Then a gap of about 2.5 lengths further back to Silver Duke and Pahal Revere. I got the Brahms toward the inside. Then a gap of 3.5 lengths further back to Top Hat Ragtop, and Dead Broke is dead last as they make their way into the turn. Bold Stroke toward the inside. Up on the outside, Pure Style. On the move, Silver Duke quickly up there to challenge horses now. Grand Fortress moves up in between horses. Paul Revere's up there 3 wide. Then I got the Brahms. Top Hat Ragtop and Dead Broke still dead last. Silver Duke now challenges for that lead with under 3/8 to go and now pulls clear by 2. Silver Duke has it. Pure Style's trying to come back on the inside second. 3 lengths further back. Up on the outside, it's Grand Fortress. Far outside, Pahal Revere trying to rally. Out toward the center of the track, it's Silver Duke drifting out but still leading it by 2. On the inside, Pure Style. Grand Fortress trying to rally with Paul Revere. It's Silver Duke still holding on gamely. And Silver Duke trying to stick it out. Paul Revere, a late rally, but it's too late. Silver Duke wins it. Pahal Revere up for second over Pure Style. And Dead Broke came from dead last to...
And it was Silver Duke taking the nightcap here. A bit of a price here. Ridden with a lot of gusto by Augusto Marin for Bobby Raymond and Gerardo Diaz. 2020, 880 and 460 across the board. Pahal Revere. Oh, I get it. Pahal Revere. I got a horse right here. His name is Pahal Revere. Johan Rosado, 540, 320. Pure Style with Milan, 280. The Exacta, 120.60. The Trifecta, 423.80. The $2 double, $230. The final pick 3, 131.20. The pick 4, the late pick 4, good one, 667.90. And the Super with the 2, 874.80. And that wraps up the Monday program from Delaware Park. So as I told you, we had 3 turf races, but one of them was a mile and a half. And that's like having 4 turf races. That's why I wore the green shirt. Let's see if it did help, in fact, help the handle. Monday's been just about doing 1 million. Look at that, almost did 2 million today. And Parks didn't run. There wasn't a lot of other tracks where people could be betting us. So the people that were at tracks and online today did a lot of betting here on Delaware Parks races. Officially 1,979,358. So thank you for that. That proves if you give the fans bigger fields with turf, a lot of turf, they will respond with their money. And there again is Bungie's pick for Wednesday. Zeus Odin. Of course, it has to be on the turf. You always remember that. If it runs on the dirt, it doesn't count, even if it wins. So we'll see if he can keep up his high percentage of picking winners this year. And he's making a profit, even though today his profit was 80 cents. All right. Thank you for tuning in, everybody, and we'll see you at the track Wednesday. Good night.